Hi, good evening all. Game day. The boys are back in action. They're in St. Louis taking this 2-2-1, what I'm calling a full road trip of 7 games. They're taking 2-2-1 into St. Louis, trying to clinch 500 on this road trip tonight. Coming up. Okay, so boys will try to get over 500 again and get that record back on into the win column, so to say, with the rest of the winning teams in the NHL. This is a big one in a way because we've got Carolina next, guys. And the way I see it, if we can beat the Rangers, we should be able to close out these 2 games, really. But here's the question, folks. Will our good or evil twins show up tonight? That is the question. The Blues at home are 6-3-0. They're 6-4-0 their last 10 games. They lost their last outing. Overall, they're 11-9-1. The Sabres, as we know, are 10-10-2. They're 5-5-2 on the road, and they won their last outing, of course. Biggest win of the season against the Rangers. So we will have to hope that we show up for this one. Now, Greenway's back, so Charlie, get on your Greenway jersey tonight. Charlie's favorite player is back playing tonight. So Jordan Greenway looks like he's back in the lineup. UPL will get the start, folks, just so you know, and Binnington will get the start for them. Now, the stat I seen that stood out for me, the Blues are 10-0-0 when they score first. This team is lights out scoring first. But when you score first against them, they're 1-9-1. The first goal, guys, obviously is the key of this one. But even if we get scored on first, they're 10-0-0. They're due to lose. They're due to lose scoring first. So that's how I approach that. But the odds go way up for sure because they've already won a game when they've fallen behind. It's not like they're 0-9-1. They're 1-9-1. You know, so the Sabres can go into this one feeling pretty damn good about themselves if they jump up on them, let's say 2-0 or something early in this game. Keys today, guys, face-offs. We've got to get better on the face-offs. The face-offs have got to show up. Physical game has to show up to a degree at least, and power play once again has to show up, and the penalty kill. You know, as our penalty kill is pretty trustworthy overall right now. So I'm hoping that tonight we just go in there, score early. The most important player on the ice tonight for me will be UPL. I want to see if UPL is really going to do this. Is this for real? What's going on? Is he going to maintain this? Because the numbers are excellent right now with UPL, and if he can keep this going, we'll have a great chance of making the playoffs, but he's got to keep it going. At least another 40 games of the 60 this year. I figure if he's going to be the number one, he's got to put in 50 games this year. And we're going to need him probably another 40 games this year. So I don't want to bank on it. I just want to take it the game we're in. I'm not even thinking, guys, not even thinking about the Carolina game tonight. It's not even a thought in my head. I don't care right now. It doesn't matter. It's what's important is what's in front of us. How are we going to react? How are we going to react if we come out flat? You know, is somebody going to stand up and say something during the game, not after, during the game? If the boys come out flat tonight, Okposo's got to blast them on the bench. He's got to do something. He cannot just be the good guy and smile and do the cringe face and when he's giving the post-game interview, shaking his head, and none of that crap. They blast them on the bench. Let them know. Let the kids know. No, not acceptable. I'm at the end of my career, and I don't want to go out this way. You know, I want to make the playoffs this year. So it's got to be some vocal guys on the bench tonight if the boys come out flat, because the kids just need to, you know, like kids in classroom, they just need to be woken up by the teachers sometimes. You know, sometimes the teacher say something and we'd snap as kids, remember? And I think that's what is lacking on this team this year is leadership. So we'll see what Okposo does if the team comes out flat tonight. I'll be watching what he does all night long. And it's, you know, I'm sure he'll put 100%, you know, because it seems like he's kind of finding his game. Not just because he's scoring, he just seems like he realized he wasn't doing a very good job before, and he's kind of woken up. So I'm hoping that spreads onto the team somewhat. And guys, if we get the goaltending today, it's going to start feeling good, eh? I mean, it's been, how long has it been? Since Ryan Miller, we haven't felt really secure with our goaltending. It's been that long. It's a long time. You know, I remember there was a point where Neuwirth was killing us in the Jack Eichel season, you know, like when we were going for Connor McDavid. And it was, I believe it was Neuwirth, right, in nets, and he was just killing us with excellent goaltending that year. And of course, Murray moved him out of town. So we'll see tonight. We could use some solid goaltending, some physical play, some good special teams, and I'm sure we'll win the game. It's not just going to be if we score first. We're going to have to play 60 minutes, which we did last game. That Okposo goal for me sold me that was a 60-minute effort, what happened last game. When he put that in, that was like a statement to the Rangers. We're playing right to the end. We're playing this like it's 0-0 in overtime, right to the end. And if we can do that tonight, we'll win. We'll win the game. But if we, I don't know, show up after a bad first 15 minutes where we look like we're not interested or something, we'll be in trouble tonight. And it won't be UPL's fault. I'll tell you right now, even if he lets in some bad ones, it won't be his fault. You've got to carry momentum. You can't just leave it on UPL's lap and say, listen, you're the guy that's going to do this for us tonight. You know, like it can't just be that way. So we got to go in there aggressive, want to win more than them. All of it, guys. All of it. This is a team right in the standings with us. They're like a game up on us in the sense, you know, if we were in baseball, we'd be one game behind them in the standings. We're right there. So we just got to jump on these guys early and don't relent after. Be relentless. You know, like we've got to go right at them, at them, at them. 4-0. I don't care. Play it like 0-0. Make a statement that this team's turning a corner finally. You know, like I don't just want to be happy that we win a few and then we can take a night off. This is what worries me with them this year so far, because we're the most consistent, inconsistent team in the NHL right now, I think. And there's a lot of teams out there that probably could lay claim to fame with that also. But the Sabres right now, guys, it doesn't seem like they can win or lose 3 in a row. Either way. They just catch it and then they lose it. Then they catch it, then they lose it. And right now is the time that if we can win out the next 2 games, I am sure about this, saying this too. If we can win out the next 2 games, I'm sure we'll have a solid homestand. I'm sure of it, guys, coming up. I think it's 5 out of 6. I'd have to check. But I'm sure if the Sabres go in and play really hard and win these next 2 games, coming home on a 3-game winning streak, I'm sure the winning streak will carry through at home. That's how I feel about this team right now, if they can do this. And believe it or not, it's not Carolina the key. It's this one. This is the one that sets us up for a winning streak going to Carolina, if we can win tonight. So, all right, I've yacked enough. I'm blabbing. This is what happens when I'm sick, guys. I go crazy with hockey in my brain too. So I'm leaving it there. See you guys tonight. Let's go, boys. Let's get this one. Let's get back over 500 and let's get this season going. Come on. See you tonight.